Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Rachel. If you're new to this channel, welcome and welcome so much. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe down to my channel. Today's video is about parenting, and actually this is all about parenting. This is what actually parenting is about, and I want to discuss the challenges that I actually face as a parent. I know I've talked about being a young mom. If you have not watched that video, I will link it down in the description box. But being a parent is quite a challenge, and one thing that you are all going to agree, it's that parenting is really hard, and it's actually hard, and I actually deal with a lot. By the way, I think I deal with a lot when it comes to parenting, and it becomes something that I just get used to. So I'm just going to get to the challenges that I actually face as a parent. I just try my best to be the best of the best mom in this world. And the first thing I face as a challenge as a young mom is actually the fear of wondering if I'm teaching my child the correct things, or rather the correct moral values. Actually, in this generation, the Akina Wamlambes, Akina Wamnyonyes, all those songs and all those bad things. And these songs are everywhere. They're on our screens every time. We are always listening to packaging all the time. But that's actually quite a challenge, because sometimes you might hear your child saying, "Wamlambes, yes," you might hear that, and it's quite a challenge. We're trying to teach our children not to do these things or to hear these things, but they still get to their ears. But let me give you guys a story. I went to my daughter's school. It was some closing day school, and I was like, all right, let me go and check how things are going. After I got there, that was the ironical part of this. After I got to that school, I found that the music they are playing is actually pandana, pandana, pandana. I was like, what? We are teaching our children this, and here we are in the school. This is the songs that you are putting out there for our kids to listen to. And these kids are just small kids. They are 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, and so on and so forth. And it's quite a challenge. It's quite a really big challenge. The second challenge that I actually face as a parent is actually being called all the time. She's like, mom, mom, mom this, mom that, mom this, mom that. That's actually a challenge. It actually gives me a headache sometimes. I am not complaining as a parent. I'm just saying this is quite a challenge. Being called every time, mom, 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 every time, it actually makes your head like bang. Mom. Actually, that's actually a very big challenge for me, because sometimes I found myself just keeping quiet and not answering to what she's saying, but she's like, mom, mbona unaninyamazia, and I feel so guilty about that. And do I have a choice? I really need to really answer to her. And this is actually one of the biggest challenge. The third challenge that I actually face is actually, I ask myself, when is actually the right time to give my child sex education? I don't know what is the actually oh my god, look at what she's doing. She's trying to add up the volume to the TV, and I'm trying to record. Then I don't know what's going to happen. Trying to give our kids sex education, and my daughter is just like 3 months to 5 years, and I'm still wondering as a parent, is this really the right time to give her sex education? I don't know, maybe I will get that from you guys. Maybe you can just comment down below and just tell me what actually is that right time to give your child sex education, because I can remember there was a day I was actually bathing her. After I was done bathing her, I just took her to the bedroom, and after I did that, I left her there, and she was like looking at her body and herself and saying, "Oh, niko na kidonda hapa." And I was like, "No, hiyo si kidonda. That is how you're supposed to be. That is how your body is supposed to be, and everything is where it's supposed to be." So it's actually a challenge to wonder, because just right now my daughter was asking me, where do kids come from? I cannot start telling my child kids came from the shop, you buy kids from the supermarket. No, I actually told her kids are born, but I didn't go beyond that because I felt like she was so young. And I'm just wondering, like, when is the proper time for me to just open up to her and tell her everything? Because as parents, you need to tell your kids these things, because if you don't, these kids sometimes in life they're going to mess up, and you might assume if you don't tell your kids things, then who do you expect to tell them? You are the person who is the best of the bestest person to educate your kids on these matters. And if your kids maybe are in let's say they have gotten to high school, maybe you have sisters or what, maybe you can try and talk to them about these things, and things in life can be actually better. The fourth thing, or the fourth challenge I actually struggle with my child is actually school and friends. School and friends, of course. I just like wonder, is she in actually the right school? Are the people in the school treating her the way I expect them to treat her? What about friends? Does she have friends? How do they interact with friends? As in, if you have a kid, of course you have to think about two people. You cannot only think about I'm not only talking to parents who only have one kid like me. Maybe if you have like 4 or 5, might think for so many people, and you need to always put your kids in your thoughts. And I'm always wondering, is she interacting well? Is this the right school for her? As in, I don't know what's up with this parenting thing. You're always worried. You're always worried. And the fifth thing that I get as a challenge as a mom actually is thing I actually face as a parent is actually not knowing what to expect from her. For example, if we go to maybe our friend's place, our parents' place, and all those places that people go, sometimes I might even I might get worried and really wonder, is she going to be in her best behavior? Is she going to do this? Is she going to do that? Is she going to do this and people get mad at her? Is she going to do that and this happens? What will happen if she do this in front of this and this? Such things, actually you don't know what to expect when you have a kid. And actually this one is a bonus. I also get a challenge with that. That is actually cartoon. That's actually literally what we watch in this house from 7 to 7. And you cannot just get that away from her. I don't know what's up with this cartoon thing, but just this is the life of a normal kid. I don't know, but if you guys think otherwise, you can tell me down below. I don't know if you guys are actually facing some challenges with your kids, challenges that actually need to be reasoned and need to be talked about. You guys can comment down below and tell us. Maybe we can try and interact, or even make another video and invite other people to come and tell us what exactly is the right time to give sex education to a child. And I want to promise you that I'll actually bring someone to this channel very soon. We are going to discuss that, and you will get some answers for that. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. See you guys in my next video. Bye.